What's going on, everybody? This is Lady Luck here again. All right, I wanted to start this off. I have a series of videos that I will be putting out today. But I wanted to kick this off with this flawed misconception of saying that you're not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. It's somehow supposed to protect and keep people from, being charged with wire fraud or going to jail or a lawsuit. It doesn't. So I literally Googled that, and these are the results that came up, because I just want people to see that there is information out there as to why saying that is idiotic and stupid. Bottom line, it just is. And I've said that in mostly all my videos, especially about Novatech, because they're a Ponzi scheme. And people still do it, it doesn't stop people from saying it. But my videos are not for those brain dead cult members that just want to worship the ground that Novatech trods upon, or those fake gurus that are not licensed or registered to do anything, that keep trying to say that, oh, I'm just sharing my journey with you all, but then turn around and promote a scam or a pump and dump scheme. Like that's supposed to save you or spare you from legal issues. It doesn't. So to the true victims of these stupid Ponzi schemes, starting with Novatech, please understand that if you hear anyone say that, what comes behind that more than likely will be either promotion of a Ponzi scheme or promotion of a pump and dump. Both are highly illegal. And you can go on the SEC's website or call an attorney. I will even suggest a digital asset lawyer, because, yay, they're the ones that said it will not keep you out of jail. So let's just select on Cointelegraph. Check out the article. And it says here, this is an article that was done by Sierra Lyons. I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher his name. But he reported that he got 3 attorneys. And Australian and U.S. digital asset lawyers stated to Cointelegraph that by and large, the words on their own are pretty useless. So that it has no bearing when it comes to a matter of, violation of federal laws whatsoever. And even if you say that, you turn around and promote a scam, that's still potential wire fraud. So you saying that disclaimer means nothing to a federal judge whatsoever. And like I said, my videos are not for those brain dead cult members, because they are where they are in life. And many of them are going to snap into reality, unfortunately, the hard way, because everybody has their day in court. But at the end of the day, I want those who are true victims to understand that just certain signs that you can look for when you're wanting to invest, especially in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. There's just certain red flags that should just come up and you should stay away from. I know those ridiculously high APYs that defies all math is enticing, but it does not profit you anything if you lose all your money to this, because you're thinking about this ridiculously high APY and find that to be enticing when it's not realistic. Because the reality is, if you lose your money to a scam, most times people don't recover 100% of their funds. And some people don't get anything back. So you still have your bills you got to pay. You still have kids you got to take care of. You have things you have to do. I would not even listen to a video if you're true, especially for those who are true victims. Don't even listen to the video if it starts off with, I am not your financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Because those people will not read laws either. They will not read anything legal. And I don't believe in, you guys know, I don't believe in doing confirmation bias. I tell you all the information as I see it. You know, I could say all day I'm not an attorney, but if I give advice like I'm one, that still could be used against me. I want you all to read what's on the screen and call an attorney and ask questions. I don't need to be an attorney to share legal information, but I don't advise anybody to do anything either other than what you have the right to do. You have the right to file lawsuits. You have the right to express your feelings and thoughts and concerns. You have the right to free speech. You have the rights to do what you need to do to seek legal recourse or a legal remedy if you have been scammed and duped by these unregistered and unlicensed clowns that keep getting on these YouTube videos and making their videos public on a public platform, turning around saying that nonsense and then still promote a stupid Ponzi scheme or a pump and dump or whatever, or a high yield, investment product, which is actually illegal. I will be covering that in a different video, but I just wanted to focus in on this. And like I said, today I'm not doing videos for the cult members. I don't care one way or the other with them. I care about those who are really hurting and are victims, because there are people who are victims of this stupid Ponzi scheme with Novatech, period. I heard they paid out something, but 0.003% of something is, I don't even know what that calculates to. But, it sounds like gas money, I guess, or you can just get a meal at McDonald's. Good luck with that. But it's just me being funny. And I'm always going to speak my mind. So this article starts off with crypto influencers may need to practice what they preach and do their own research when it comes to sharing crypto tips. According to several digital asset lawyers, these are the lawyers that you want to be able to call to talk to about any laws or violations or regulations surrounding cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, any digital asset in general. These are the type of lawyers you want to get in touch with. So don't let those fake gurus or whatever that says that nonsense, that also refuse to read laws, because laws are laws, sit here and try to make up your mind for you when they don't care about what the law states either. I don't expect them to be informed of the law. I just don't. I want you guys to know that this is the first red flag to look for, period. It's times are tough. No one has time to have their money scammed from them all day, every day. It's ridiculous. And they're giving out false hope to you all. It's crazy. So, according to several digital asset lawyers, the popular disclaimer, "This is not financial advice," may not actually protect them in the eyes of the law. U.S.-based securities lawyer Matthew Nielsen from Bracewell LLP told Cointelegraph that while it's best practice for influencers to disclose that this is not financial advice, simply saying the term will not protect them from the law, as federal and state securities laws heavily regulate who can offer investment advice. Australian financial regulatory lawyer Liam Hennessy, a partner at Gaddens, explained that advice warnings are by and large pretty useless, and I've said the same thing. While Australian digital lawyer Michael Bassina of Piper Alderman added that they aren't magic words which, when uttered, will disclaim liability. So you can basically still, say that nonsense and then catch a lawsuit. Yeah. That's a thing. Or get caught with federal charges. Wire fraud being one of them. Yay. Crypto influencers and celebrity ambassadors have been increasingly finding themselves under the scrutiny of regulations, particularly in the U.S. Nielsen cited the recent Kim Kardashian case, which is a case I covered in my cease and desist order video, and I know it's over 2 hours long, but it's necessary. It's chock full of the cease orders and laws and definitions from the Department of Justice website, and just putting the information out there. So I featured that article where her and 7 other celebrities, were fined by the SEC, and they gave them the option. If you want to pay the fine, pay the fine. If not, you go on to trial. Good luck to that. And Kim Kardashian was actually one of the ones that decided to just pay the fine. She didn't want to have a trial. I don't know if she's changed her mind, but as of that article, when I reported on it in my video, she opted to just pay the fine. So, because it's indisputable. Wire fraud is it's just so easily proven. As an example, where she was charged by the SEC for failing to disclose how much she received to promote Ethereum Max to her followers. And it's sad because, I mean, her followers, her base, are bamboozled. And because she withheld certain information that otherwise would have influenced some of them to probably not buy that crap, has she said, I'm being paid to promote this. I think she's at a point where she could just be honest and say that nonsense and still have millions of people still buy it anyway, because that's just her influence on people for some reason. I still don't understand why they're famous, but whatever. Crypto influencer Mason Versluis, aka Crypto Mason, who has over 1 million followers on TikTok, told Cointelegraph that he can't stress enough to his followers that his content should not be taken as financial advice. However, he said that despite using the disclaimer, this is not financial advice, it's important for influencers to be mindful that some people do make financial moves according to what certain influencers say. Just like I just said about Kim Kardashian. She has millions of followers on many, many different social media platforms. And even if she said that she was promoting that stupid Ethereum nonsense, they probably would still buy it because she put it out there and she just has that influence. Now, it's kind of sad. You get people that are just going to do whatever some celebrity, that God knows why they're celebrities, put out there in the first place. But that goes to show you the power of influence, the power of our words, and why we should be more responsible with what we say. I can keep saying I'm not an attorney, this is not legal advice. But I have to be careful to not actually give legal advice too. Because at the end of the day, I want you all to get attorneys. I want you all to file lawsuits or class action lawsuits or weigh your options. Or do what's best for you in your situation to reclaim your money. I also want you to know that as an American citizen, you have the right to file a lawsuit and the right to seek legal remedy. That is something that can be looked up and researched and confirmed by many, many lawyers and laws, because laws are laws. But I don't want anyone to think that me putting information out there that I'm researching and like now is legal advice, because it's not. I'm not promoting any of that nonsense with a fake crypto, none of that stuff on my platform, because I don't want none of my supporters to be bamboozled and to be swindled. And then they look at me and say, well, you talked about this and you have this influence. You put it out there and it was irresponsible and reckless. And I went and bought this crypto because you recommended and suggested it. That's what those dumb financial fake gurus that say this stupid disclaimer, that's the part they don't think about. You said this, you put it out there, you signed people up for Novatech, and now it's hitting the fan that this Ponzi scheme is collapsed. There's no money to give people. And what they gave you all today is just, it's so small, it's laughable. I don't even know what that means. Like, you got people that have hundreds of thousands of dollars in that, and you only gave them 0.003%. They're gone. Anyway, my video is not for them. It's not for the brain dead cult followers. It's for the victims. So either way, that's just kind of the gist of this. There are a couple of videos on YouTube where they reported on this article. It's a very good article, good read. Unfortunately, didn't get a whole lot of views. I guess YouTube doesn't think that telling people, facts is not important enough to keep that algorithm going. But yet you have these fake gurus that get millions of views because of reasons. They're violating they're committing wire fraud all over the place. But no, those are the videos that keep getting pushed out there. But the ones where you have digital asset lawyers saying those words are useless somehow gets lost in the stack or translation or whatever. But it's unfortunate. So I want you guys to know, I mean, hopefully you guys can pass the videos along. And, you know, my videos, honey, you can use it however you need to. Because I sure and tweet mine at the SEC and the FBI. But, I mean, this is what you should pay attention to. The moment someone says that, nope. Click on another video with someone that is licensed and or registered and have the ability to teach you the fundamentals of trading and investment. I always say that if you know how to read the stock market, which is something many people cannot do, even those who invest, but if you know how to read the stock market, to me, that's just the next step up. You know, I can see that person at least being able to advise me on some basic functions. But personally, I use only licensed and registered, you know, companies for investments and all of that other stuff. I don't go on, you know, even if it was crypto and Bitcoin, do not think that there aren't credible registered companies out there that are actually trading in crypto. There are. Just Google SEC registered crypto trading platforms, and you will get a laundry list of companies that are registered and legitimate, and they also do trading and exchange and selling of digital securities assets. So that's my recommendation, especially for those who have been victimized of a Ponzi scheme or pump and dump scheme. At some point, the law will catch up to them, and everybody will have their day in court. It is what it is. Now you all see why I've been saying that, you know, legally speaking. I mean, I've always known that, but sometimes people just need to see some confirmation. So contact any digital asset attorney, and they will be able to help you and be able to answer your questions. You know, saying that nonsense and then turn around and promoting a Ponzi scheme or pump and dump scheme does not absolve you of any federal charges or violations of any regulations or a lawsuit whatsoever. So I hope you guys, you know, take a look at this and read this and found this valuable. Please share this. I have a few more videos coming out today that I'm sending out and dedicating to all the victims of this stupid Ponzi scheme. And I don't really give a crap at this point who the cult members are, because their minds are gone. But all right, till the next video, you guys stay safe.